Hi everyone, this is Margaret, and it is that time of year where Halloween is creeping up. And I wanted to do a look for you that you could definitely get inspired to use this look, perhaps for Halloween, for one of your costumes. And as well, a look that maybe you can wear even all throughout the year if you're more daring and you like to do some cool styles. This look is inspired by Audrey Hepburn, Twiggy. It's very 60s, late 60s, very mod, and yet I modified it a little bit because it's just me. That's how I am. And I want to make sure that it's more current as well, but it's very impactful with a certain style and look. So what I'm doing here on Liz is that Liz has a very olivey skin. So what I want to do without taking away her olive tone, I definitely want to create a very more pale finish to her skin tone, and without taking it to like a gray area. I want to keep it warm. So I'm putting a very warm pale tone foundation, and I'm using a silicone based foundation, and I want to give it nice coverage and really just give it more of a flawless even tone. And the key thing here is I want it super matte. Back in the late 60s, everything was very matte. I mean, they did frosty eyes and things like that, frosty lips, but the skin was very matte. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of getting all the little creases and trying to get everything really um, just smooth out. And then I'm going to take my wedge sponge, and I dipped it in some translucent powder, and I'm really just going right into those areas, especially where it creases up, and setting it so that we can have a really smooth set face. And then I do that all over, and then what I'm doing here is I'm taking my powder brush and I just, liberally put some translucent powder on it and just dusting all around the face, except for the eyelids. I don't do the eyelids, but I really want this to have a really super matte finish, as you can see. So now that we have this really nice matte finish, and don't forget to, you know, put some fallout powder before you do this, I'm taking a very pearl color highlighting powder, and I'm taking that and I'm going right on the brow bone. Now I have a warmer pearl color. So I have two different highlighting powders. One's more pearl, true pearl, and this one is more of a warming pearl on the lid. And I'm going to now take my blending brush and merge those two together. I just want a very light white neutral lid. But because I use two shades of the light white, it still creates a little bit of an off dimension to support the shape and symmetry. So now I'm taking a really thick formula mascara, and I'm coating her lashes very good well, and I just want to make sure that each lash has a good coating of black mascara. I'm going to be trying to create some length as well, but I'm going to add some strip lashes, and this is going to definitely, this look is very all about lashes and liner. And see, as you see here, I'm spacing the mascara on the lower lid because I'm going to be laying some individuals as well. So here that after I finish the mascara, now I'm putting a very flared out, spaced out strip lash on the top. And I always say use the appropriate type of style when you're doing a certain type of look, especially. You want to pick it out specifically for the look. And this one has a very spaced out feel. And I always use black glue because I like it to make sure that it goes right on the lash line. So I'm taking my Q-tip and just cleaning anything that might have dripped, just to make sure that everything looks really clean, especially because I have the white shadow, and then I'm going to line the bottom with a liquid pearlized liner, and I'm going to go right on the lash line. So as you can see here, I'm going to first put a black liner, and I'm doing a very 60s style where it's a little bit thicker, and I'm going right on the lash line of the strip lash, and I'm just going to really blend and merge all that together, and see how I'm just kind of giving that a nice thick line, but you want to still create some symmetry, and I'm going to definitely give it a nice fishtail hook up, and just really make sure that both eyes are really symmetrical and even and balanced because, like I said before, this is all about the liner and the lashes. I want everyone's eyes when they look at this look to go right to that. So as you can see how it looks really, really cool and just really has nice dimension. So here I'm putting that liquid white metallic, I wouldn't say metallic, it's like a pearlized white liner. Now you don't have to use a metallic liner, you can use just a white liner as well, but I like this for just a little bit more payout. And so now I'm taking my black long individual lashes and I'm spacing them out as you can see. And what you want to do is when you put the lashes on, you want to make sure you tilt them on the opposite direction, where the lashes fall underneath rather than curl up. And you want to make sure that they're spaced out evenly because you don't want this to have too much of a clumpy look. It's kind of a separated look. But it's really cool and I love this. Take some time to practice this look because it's not easy, but it definitely creates a nice impact. And see how that looks? So now I'm taking the softer, lighter brown, and I don't want to do a very dark brow. Um, for me, I like a softer brow, but you know, some of you may want a stronger brow, so that's up to you. But I think for this look, a softer brow looks much better. And I'm going to be putting a black kind of Twiggy wig on her, so it's going to really just add a nice little touch, but not overpower the face. And there's actually something very soft about this look, and once I'm done, you can see what I'm talking about. And you know, one of the looks that I really do love about the 60s is that it just has such a femininity but a caricature to this look. And this is definitely inspired by Twiggy and Audrey Hepburn and all the crazy looks back in the late 60s. So now I'm putting a contouring color, just a matte brown color in the cheeks, and then I'm going to just really blend that in. And I really want this to create a more sunken feel without overpowering the face. And just make sure you blend and you just make sure that everything looks really balanced and even. And then with the lips, I'm going to do a very soft flower kind of pink petal lip because I want that to have a soft tone. And really this look has so many cool aspects to it, but it's still very subtle and it's still very pretty and I love it, and this looks great. So this is a pink petal lip, and it has a little bit of a lavender tinge, but it's got a very soft feel to it and it's really beautiful. If you really, really love what I'm doing and you're interested in becoming a makeup artist and you want to learn some techniques, definitely visit mkcbeautyacademy.com. That's www.mkcbeautyacademy.com. We have an incredible online training, and as well you can do a blended training where you could take half of it or most of it online, and then you can come in for an in-person private, or you can do a full in-person private. Or you could, like I said, you could do a blended, or you could just do the online training, and they're all three fantastic ways you can do it. And there's a course for anyone, for any budget, for any time frame. We have so many options. And here's the look. Look how cool it is. I put the black Twiggy wig on, and it just creates a really, really loving feel to it. I love it. So anyway, I hope you try this out, maybe perhaps for Halloween, if not maybe for a party. And I hope you enjoy this. Please subscribe and like and give me some suggestions. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.